Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Zarinah Elizabeth, and welcome back to the vlog. It's your girl. It's like almost 7 o'clock. It feel like it's 10 o'clock. It's so daggone dark outside. I'm not used to it, but I got off of work not too long ago, and Janae is over there on the couch knocked out. I was editing today's video, so I let her knock out, but I'm about to wake her up. I'm gonna try and get her to eat. She really hasn't eaten much of anything today, and I'm starting to feel my throat get a little itchy, and I'm like, not itchy, but scratchy. So I really want to make some chicken noodle soup. So what I think I'm gonna do, rather than drag her out the house, I'm gonna go ahead and Instacart some groceries so that I can make it. I know I'm not gonna be able to get her to eat it, but I have to try. She's such a picky eater. So I'm gonna just run through my vegetables, what I got in the refrigerator, to see what I need to get. But I don't have anything defrosted, so I'm gonna get me some chicken. I know I don't have any carrots, so I need some carrots. I think I need some chicken broth, and I think I have everything else, which is just basically seasoning and stuff like that. So I'm gonna Instacart those few things. And then maybe some orange juice and some ginger ale. And I think that's going to be it as far as what I need. This is not what I planned on cooking. So in the vlog that you saw yesterday, it's the same day. So the vlog that you saw yesterday, I said that I was going to cook. I just didn't get a chance to cook on camera. But that is not the meal that I was planning to make. It's not the chicken noodle soup. I wanted to make something else. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make that now. I'm going to Instacart the ingredients that I need for the chicken noodle soup. So, you know, I can interchange between what I'm making and then, you know, the chicken noodle soup throughout the day, because I definitely feel like my throat is getting scratchy. And, you know, I talk a lot for work, not so much in this new department, but I still have to use my voice, and it's going to be real irritating if I have to be talking and my throat is scratchy and I'm not feeling good. So thank God it's a short week. Thank God I don't have to work. So that is one thing when you work for a company that acknowledges a lot of those types of holidays. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to pop in and introduce the vlog. I'm about to wake baby girl up. I'm going to check on this video that's uploading, and I will come back to y'all in a bit.
Personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be.
So you guys know that I'm cooking, and so I told you that what I wanted to cook, I'm not going to cook, or maybe I was still gonna cook it, but I was gonna cook the chicken noodle soup as well. Yeah, so let me just show you what I ended up getting from Wegmans and Instacart. I got some chicken broth. I may or may not use this because I make my own. I got this gemelli noodles. I've never used this kind, but I thought it would be nice in a chicken noodle soup. If you know, you know. When you're sick, you gotta have you some ginger ale. Of course, I got me a big old gallon of orange juice. So I also got Janae some, this is basically a generic Tylenol, acetaminophen. So one of the ways to break a fever fast is to switch back and forth between ibuprofen and acetaminophen. I didn't have any acetaminophen, so I was just giving her ibuprofen. So now that I got me some acetaminophen, I'm going to be going back and forth between the two every 4 hours, and hopefully that'll break her temperature. And then I just got the basic ingredients that I'll need for my chicken noodle soup. I got me an onion, I got me a bunch of celery, I got some fresh parsley, some fresh thyme, carrots, of course, some chicken thighs, and some lemons. So these are all going to be a part of my soup, along with the other like seasonings and all of that stuff that I'll be putting in there. And I'm gonna show you how I do that after I put this rascal to sleep, because she can't seem to stay out of the shot, okay? So let me get her to bed, and then I will show y'all how I make my chicken noodle soup that is sure to make you feel better. So get you this recipe, because we getting in that season where you're gonna need you some of this, okay sis? Even though Janae won't eat it, I'm gonna eat it because I feel myself coming down with something. So it's time to get on it. All right, so let me put her to bed, and then I'll come back with you guys in just a bit. Hey, you girls, it's your girl Zarinah Elizabeth, and welcome back. I don't know, I'm feeling like maybe I should start talking a little later on in the day. I'm so tired. It's already almost 9 o'clock. My voice is so groggy. Janae had me up again last night. She scared me last night because she was so hot. When she got up, I think I gave her like ibuprofen around 7 o'clock. And when I got my groceries last night, I got me some children's Tylenol too. But like, it was too early for me to give it to her, but like by the time she went to bed. Like, I want to be giving it to her every 4 hours, but it was more like 2 or 3 hours. I didn't want to do too much. By the time that girl got up and came in my room, because I started to fall asleep in her room. So the chicken noodle soup, sis, I haven't made it yet. I'm about to get up and make it now. But the chicken noodle soup I have not made. But I fell asleep in her room, started dozing off anyway, and then I came in my room and I didn't go right to sleep because I started watching YouTube and I got caught up in one of these live videos. And I don't really be watching stuff live because like it be unorganized, so it be like dragged out mad long, and I be feeling like people be dragging it out long as hell because they be, you know, wanting to stay online as long as possible so that people, so people could send them like, you know, gifts and monetary things and cash apps and stuff like that. It be dragging the shit out long as hell. I'm like, give me the information so I could go to hell to sleep. Like, bad enough I'm interested in what you're talking about. Like this is worse than having hella commercials. Commercials are only 30 seconds. You dragging this shit out for 4 damn hours. I done fell asleep, woke up, he's still on. I'm like, what the hell? So I got caught up in that, and then, you know, was like in and out of my sleep. And then Then like Janae came in the room in the middle of the night. I don't even know what time it was that she came in the room. Cause like I didn't change the clocks in here, so I'd be so confused about what time it is. Like I was like, I woke up again like, wait, what time is it? What time is it? Like I'd be hella confused. I really gotta change these clocks in this house. So she woke me up and she was burning. Like I was about to just scoop her up and take her to the hospital right then and there. And she doesn't like to get her temperature taken. So in the middle of the night, I'm ordering a fucking, freaking digital thermometer. I'm ordering, what else did I don't even know what else I ordered. I think maybe some Gatorade with electrolytes or something, like, cause I'm looking up like what temperature is too high. Like she doesn't get sick often, and my last baby before her is 23 going on 24 now. So I'm just like, wait, she's hot. Like, what's the temperature? I need to take her to the hospital. Like, this doesn't make any sense. So she was so like, I guess like half tired or realized that she needs to allow me to take her temperature, that she really let me take her temperature. And because I said, either you gonna let me take your temperature or we going to the hospital and you gonna get a needle. That's basically So she was like, you can take it, mommy. So she let me take it. Her temperature was like 102.3. And that was after a minute, because when she woke up, I just jumped up out of my sleep and got her some Tylenol. And then it seemed like it was a while later, like at least an hour, and she was still burning up, like everything. Her fingers were on fire, her neck, like all the heat radiating off her body was just like hot. So I got up and I got that thermometer, and it said 102.3 at that time. I'm like, it had to be higher than that or it's not coming down. So I'm up now because I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm scrolling, like what the hell is too high? So I'm like, okay, so 102.3 is high, but like they're saying 104 is like that point where you consider taking somebody to the hospital. So, yeah, so she was just like burning up and all of that. And it was 102.3 at that point. So I stayed up a while because I was like nervous, and I'm like looking through the internet, like, should I just get up and take her to the hospital? So that's when I realized, like, okay, she's not at 104. She's 102 is high, but it's not that high. And so I'm like, I'm just gonna check her, you know, like every hour to make sure her temperature is actually coming down. So I checked it like an hour later, and that's where I got confused, because like, I'm like, is it 3 or 4? Like I got up, I remember getting up, coming into the kitchen, looking at the time, it said 4 o'clock. Then I go back in the room, I think that's when I gave her the medicine. It said 4 o'clock on the clock out here. So then I go back in the room and I took her temperature again, and it was 4 o'clock on my phone, and I was like, the fuck? I was like, wait, did time pass? Like, I know this didn't just happen. Like, I was so confused, but it's because my phone time changed and my clock time didn't. So it was like a whole hour, but I was just so like crazy, like just still half sleep, dazed and confused. So I'm like, okay, so her temperature was coming down. So I felt like, okay, like I could go to sleep because her temperature is coming down. But like she was like tossing and turning, tossing and turning, tossing and turning. Mommy, I need something to drink. Mommy, you know, and then wanting to talk. I'm like, girl, you gotta go back to sleep. You gotta get some rest. So your girl is tired. When she got up, she woke up again about 7:30 because I was gonna get up and just make the soup at 7:30, but at 7:30 I was still so tired. I just was like, I couldn't. But I got up to give her more medicine. So I'm switching back and forth between the Tylenol and the Motrin. And usually any other time that I've done that, it's broken her fever. So I'm praying to God, fingers and toes crossed, sis, that this breaks her fever. So I gave her the ibuprofen. She was still warm. I took her temperature. It was like 100. That Tylenol don't work like that. Ibuprofen, I can tell you that. It does not.
2 hours later.
Oh my God, I forgot that I was recording. Oh my goodness, I forgot that I was recording. So let me just wrap this up. So yeah, I gave her some Motrin around 7:30 this morning. I was gonna get up and do the soup, but like I could not. Like I just needed to lay, and got up at 8:15, and I got, started working at 8:30. Like I needed every last ounce of sleep. So yeah, I'm about to get up and start chopping these vegetables and put this chicken on. Of course, I'm gonna show you guys, and that's what Janae and I are gonna be eating today. I don't know if Janae is gonna eat it. I'm gonna try my best. Y'all see, I had to like feed her spaghetti. So she's such a picky eater. Like she loves stuff like plain, like she eats plain noodles. She doesn't want any butter. She doesn't want any sauce. She doesn't want any cheese, like nothing, plain noodles. So that's what I fed her last night, and she wanted me to feed it to her. So like trying to get her, she always say, oh, chicken broth, gross. Chicken noodle soup, no mommy, I don't want that. That's disgusting. The girl never ate it, but that's what she's gonna say. Even though we all know that, like, who doesn't like chicken noodle soup? My daughter. I've had people be like, well, have you tried maybe just giving her like ramen noodles? Some people call it ramen. I call it oodles and noodles. Have you ever tried just doing like the ramen noodles? Have you tried like maybe the little Lipton chicken soup packs? She's not gonna eat none of that. And she even has preferences on the type of noodle that she wants, even though we know that it's all the same. She will tell you whether she wants spaghetti, penne, macaroni, shells. Like she'll be like, I think I'll do penne today, mommy. I'll be like, where this girl came from? Oh, so I'm talking kind of quiet because she wanted me to leave the door open, and I want her to get some rest. So I apologize if I am talking low, but yes, sis. So I'm about to check in with y'all a little bit later. Next time y'all see me, we'll be over in the kitchen. We'll be getting our little chef on. But yeah, I'm about to get this work day started, and then we're gonna go and get that food started. So I will see y'all in a few minutes.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all.
guys, so it's your girl Zarinah Elizabeth, and it is much later in the day. It's like lunchtime. I'm actually just getting back to work from lunch. So what I've been doing is just cooking this soup. You know, soup takes a couple of different steps. It takes its time, but that's how you get to feeling better, because you're cooking it with so much love. You're trying to love yourself back to health, or love your loved ones back to health. So like, I've just been back and forth in the kitchen, dicing up veggies, cooking my broth, seasoning my broth, taking the chicken out, deboning, doing all that kind of stuff. So you all will see this come together in today's video. So I'm glad I was able to do that for you guys, because it is definitely that time of year where people start to get sick. I'm hearing so many stories now that, you know, people are finding out that Janae's not feeling well. They're like, oh my God, yeah, my aunt works in a hospital, or, you know, my kids are sick. The hospitals are full with people who are sick right now. So it's definitely something going around. So just to make sure you guys are all like keeping it on the up and up, make sure you're taking your vitamins, your sea moss. If you take sea moss, it's something very good to have. Elderberry, get your elderberry in, whether you do a syrup, they have it in gummy form, I know. So just make sure you're staying on top of your vitamins and your supplements, and nourishing your body, because it is stuff that is going around. So what I'm about to do is get back into work. I think tonight is a late night for the doctor's office, so I'm gonna see if I can get Janae in the doctor's today, because after hearing from other people how the hospitals are full with people being sick, I really don't want to have to go into the hospital. I've been doing a really good job of being on it with her Tylenol, ibuprofen every 4 hours since she's been up, or since about 7 o'clock. And so she's been doing much better. So I'm gonna do that through the rest of the day, and I'm hoping that her fever breaks, because like, that was kind of scary last night. She was really, really burning up. So yeah. It's only like 1:17 right now, so I'm not getting off until 5 o'clock. And Janae's just basically been playing so far all day, coming back and forth. She's just getting hungry, so she asked me to make her some bacon. And then after she eats, I'll have her come and do some work with me. You know, I definitely just want to make sure her mind is being stimulated. So yeah, that's what's going on here so far. It's been a pretty quiet day as far as work goes. So yeah, it's just been like I said, a pretty quiet day when it comes to work. So it's allowed me time to kind of like process the stuff that I'm learning. And also it's worked out, because I've just, like, I don't even feel like I'm all the way here because of the lack of sleep that I've had over the few days. So I'm happy that it's kind of slow today. So with that being said, your girl is about to get back into work. And I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. We will see how the soup is going. And depending on it, I may or may not continue vlogging through her doctor's appointment. If not, that'll be in tomorrow's video. So you know how that goes, sis. Your girl has been in my pajamas all day. I'm just not really trying to do too much of anything. So if I get dressed, it's going to be when we go to the doctor's, and that's going to be about it. But like I said, I just wanted to come in and say, hey girl, hey. Oh, and sis, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the box below. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Over here we talk about everything love, life, and finances, and everything in between, and your girl is posting every day. Yes, so you know, I don't know what time those videos are going up, so please make sure you click on that post notification bell so that you know each and every time your girl drops a video. And I will see you guys in the next clip. Oh, you guys, so I am back. I just wanted to like I was looking out my back door. So I never put my door cam up, and I really need to do that, because I've been finding like stuff on my back porch, and I'm like, is it the wind or is somebody just like throwing stuff over my back porch? So I'm just wondering if like they're throwing stuff away and the wind is carrying it over to my place, or are they like throwing stuff like onto my patio area? I'm assuming it's just the wind, but your girl has to get this camera up. I'm gonna try and do it myself. But yeah, your girl needs to get the spy cam up because I need to know what the hell is going on. Roxy is out there, but Roxy's like pretty quiet and docile, so I don't think she would do anything if somebody did put something over there. She'd just be looking like, is it food or not? So
Yes, I can read this. L sound. What did it say?
you tell me, what does it say?
Click, click, click.
Lick, lick, lick.
Lick, lick, lick. Lions love lemon lollipops.
Good job. So what does the instructions say?
Read the words and the letter. Circle the words begin with the letter L.
Good job. Can you do that?
Lip.
Yep,
Lip.
so they circled lip for you. Do you see any other word that begins with the letter L on that ladder? What about on the yellow ladder?
Log, log,
Good
log.
job. Circle that.
I need to get something. I think it's